Hi friends, welcome to the Children's Message. I'm glad you're here with me today. So I have a question. Have you ever thought about our senses? How many senses do we have? We have 5 senses, right? And do you remember what they are? They're seeing and smelling and tasting and hearing and touching, right? The 5 senses. And today we're going to talk about touching, the sense of touch. And you know, we've missed that a lot, haven't we, this whole time of COVID, and as we haven't been able to be together, we haven't been able to give each other hugs or shake hands or put your hand on your shoulder. So touch is very important, isn't it? Yeah. But let's play a game as we start today to talk about touch. And so I'm going to invite Pastor Jon to come and help us, since you guys can't be here to help me. So Pastor Jon's going to help us. Okay?
I'm here.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
So which sense are we working on today? Touch, right? Okay. So what's going to happen is Pastor Jon's going to have to close his eyes, and I've got a bag of goodies, and he has to keep his eyes closed, and I'm going to put it in his hand, and he has to figure out what it is. Okay, so should we try it? Let's see how he does. Your eyes closed. All right. What do we have first? So he has to feel it and figure out what it might be.
Well, it's not a snail, and it's not a fish. I think it's a rock.
It's a rock, isn't it? He did a good job with the rock there. Rebecca painted it for Christmas. All right, so his touch is good. All right, let's try another one. Okay, so see what I got? Let's put it in his hand and see if he can figure out what it is.
It's not a snail either. This is, like a hair braid thing, you know, that girls wear, or maybe some guys wear them too, but I don't have long enough hair to wear this. Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Oh,
Good
I got it right.
Open your eyes. Good job. You
Open
got
my
it
eyes.
right. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Okay, I'm ready. Eyes are closed. I'm ready.
Eyes are closed.
I'm ready. Hit me with it. Ooh.
What's he got? What do you think?
Well, this isn't a snail either. It's either a giant strawberry or a pepper. I vote for a pepper.
Votes for pepper. What do you think? Is it a pepper? Good luck.
Ah,
It's a pepper from the garden. The very first pepper from the garden.
I picked that one yesterday.
He did. That's right. I snuck it. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, so see what we got? All right, there you go.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. It's fabric. Oh, wait a minute. It's Mr. Sock. Hi there. I'm Mr. Sock. Ready?
That's right, he got it, didn't he? All right. So what kind of sock do you have, Pastor Jon?
What kind of a
Well,
sock?
Look.
Nebraska.
My fun socks. All right, 2 more. You ready?
I'm on a roll.
He's on a roll. Can you see what this is? All right, let's see how he does.
There already? Ooh, it's small. I'm really kind of glad that you gave it to me safely, since it is a safety pin.
That's right.
Ah.
Safety pin. Good job. His fingers are good. He's got good touch, doesn't he? All right, 1 more. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see what I got? All right, let's see how he does. This one could be tricky.
I don't know. This one's it's sort of round. It's not a rock. You know what it? I don't know what it feels like. Boy, that's weird. I thought maybe.
We got one we tried.
Yeah.
Huh?
It doesn't rub off, and I can't break it. But it's not real heavy. It almost feels like a really big dried up piece of corn, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't know.
Okay, so should we have him use another sense?
Uh-oh.
Let's let him use his sense of smell and see if he can figure it out.
I'm sorry, my sense of smell isn't good enough.
Should we give him one more sense? We'll tell him to put it in his mouth.
Oh, no. Oh, I know what it is. It's a jelly bean.
It's a jelly bean.
And you're not going to see it because I'm eating it.
That's right. All right, so he did a good job, didn't he? But with all the different senses, and sometimes it takes more than just our sense of touch, doesn't it, to figure something out. But today we're going to talk about touch. So thank you for helping us. And
You're welcome.
for being
Thanks for the jelly bean.
That's right, he gets a treat at the end. So our story today talks about touch. And there's kind of two stories in the Bible story today about touch. And the first story tells about a woman. Jesus was teaching and preaching around, and there was a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years, and she was sick. And she thought, if I could just touch the fringe of his robe, Jesus' robe, if I just touch that, I will be made well. And so she found Jesus in the crowd, and she scampered down on the bottom, and she just touched the bottom of his robe. And Jesus felt her touching him, and she was made well because she touched Jesus' robe. The power of touch with Jesus is very important. And while Jesus was doing that, then there was a man named Jairus who came to Jesus because his daughter was very sick. And so he said, Jesus, come, and if you just touch my daughter, she'll get well. So Jesus was starting to go with the man to his house when his servants came and said, never mind, your daughter died. And Jesus is like, never mind, we're going to keep going. And they kept going to the house, and Jesus says, you know what, she's just asleep, she's not dead. And he touched the little girl, and she got up. Jesus' touch healed the little girl, just like his touch healed the woman. And so Jesus, the clue here is Jesus, isn't it? And it's Jesus' touch. Jesus touches our heart, and Jesus touches our mind, and Jesus is all around us. And if we have faith in Jesus, like the lady did, and like the dad and his daughter did, by touching Jesus, he touched their lives, and they were made well. So that's what we need to remember, that if we have faith in Jesus, he touches our heart and he touches our lives, and he's always around us with his love. And if we have faith, Jesus will make us well, not necessarily to get better, but Jesus makes us well and heals us, and it's that relationship that we have with Jesus that makes us well. Does that kind of make sense? Jesus touches us and touches our heart, and he hears our prayers, and he touches us, and he shares his love, because we have faith that Jesus is always there, and he's always with us, and he makes us well. Okay? So this week, remember that Jesus is with us when we're scared, or no matter what we're doing. And if we remember that if we just reach out to touch Jesus with our hearts and our prayers, Jesus is there, and he'll make us well because he's always with us. So remember, Jesus is there this week. All right, and maybe you can do some touching too. All right, try that this week. Thanks for Pastor Jon for helping us, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Take care.